Hello. Welcome to something I've been waiting to do for a very long time. I've been hearing those crickets in my dreams for the past, like, 2 weeks, let me tell you. I've been anticipating this menu for a great deal of time. Now, first of all, I'm going to address the elephant in the room, as it were, and say that I'm very grateful that there's 100 people out there who have seen my little corner of the internet and decided that, hey, yeah, I want to sit down with that. That is incredible. And so, to celebrate that, I'm going to be making a little love letter to my favorite game of all time. My favorite game series, at least. This is what started it all. This is what really got me hooked on games as a whole and really got me into the type of gaming that I enjoy. I will say, you know, while I do have the authentic copy and my authentic PS2 here, uh, since I'm going to be gunning for the whole retro achievements, who's a what's it's going on, I am emulating this. There may be some technical hiccups. Might need to pause and figure out some graphical stuff and, get things sorted out. I already had to patch the game to get it to run in widescreen, but as it stands, we're just gonna enjoy our time here. Like, yeah, I'm gunning for all the achievements on retro achievements. There's like 200 of them. There's a lot. But like, that'll happen in time. The real key point of this is that we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have an excellent time. And we're gonna enjoy just a truly lovely thing together. I suppose there's no point delaying. Let's get ourselves started. I have old saves on here. That's crazy. I feel like an archaeologist. Okay. Cool. Wow, 713,000 bolts. We'll just start in slot 1. That's fine. Yes, sir.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
Oh, we're in it. immediately I'm reminded of the PS2 camera inversion, so allow me to change that real quick. I can't remember if left-right is also inverted. Sure
Welcome
is.
to the Gadgetron Help Desk. We are here to offer you advice during your interplanetary travels. The help desk
Yeah. There's gonna be so much joy on my face, just plastered the whole time. Oh, yippee. Okay. I swear I will have actual productive commentary. There's a lot of like screen tearing going on my monitor, but it doesn't look like that's the case for the recording. The recording looks fine, so we're gonna live with that. So yeah, we're in it. There's a lot of stuff that we're gonna have to do. Like I said, there's like 200 achievements or something like that. I don't remember the precise amount. But we're gonna have a lot of things to tend to. First and foremost, though, is just kind of like enjoying the ride. I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple of missable achievements that we will have to worry about that I will talk about when we get to them, but for the most part, like, I'm just gonna be harping about this game from beginning to end. The soundtrack is so good. The worlds are so good. It's just, it's all so good. I learned recently, actually, that, and it makes so much sense, like, thinking about it, but I guess, like, the design of the soundtrack of this game came into being in, like, the music director was given, like, the concept art for the stages, and just, like, looked at them and was like, alright, how do we convey this in musical form? And it's so, like, it makes so much sense. That's all that there really is to it. Yeah. It's really interesting, actually, coming back to this game. It's been like, I want to say it's been a good 7 years since I played this game. It's been a long time. I cannot precisely recall the last time that I played this game. It's not actually my favorite Ratchet and Clank game. It's definitely like where the series got its legs, you know, it's the foundation, but there's a lot that has yet to grow.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation.
Cut!
And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny...
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
I'm having so much fun. Alright. We entirely lack the money for the Pyrocitor, but that is definitely going to be something that we want to get soon. Where do we want to go first? God, all the different... the music in this game. Oh my goodness. I am not going to be able to stop myself from joyously claiming about basically every single thing that goes on in this game. I do know that this is the first planet that we get to that has a missable achievement in it, so we'll talk about that when we get there. Right after we finish exploring the caves. I remember, like, we were making progress on something to do with, I think we need to kill 60 enemies with the wrench in one session. And I mean, ammo's very scarce in this game. That's like one of the biggest differences, I think, from this game compared to the others in the series, is that, like, you are pretty well inclined to just absolutely light everything up all the time in every other Ratchet and Clank game in the series. But in the first game, if you do that, you will be poor, and you will lack ammunition, and you will be sad. The economy in this game is kind of brutal, to be honest. You have to really think about what you're doing. Also, we are going to use some ammo to blow this wall up right here for our first gold bolt. One of many. We will be collecting all of these, naturally. You know, as mentioned, it's been several years since I played through this game. I did essentially no research before starting this. We're just running off of sheer vibes and nostalgia. We'll see if that carries me to success. I have reasonable faith that we'll be able to track down all the gold bolts, especially, you know, at the very least, because the game does provide you with the means to hunt them down yourself later on. But, you know, I'm sure it's fine. We'll do fine. It's such a, like... this game just, I don't know, it just feels so different compared to all the rest of them. It very much is like... That sound is lovely. I don't know if clunky is the right word. It might be a little clunky. It definitely has that, like, early PS2 era jank. That they really polish up later on down the line. But I do so adore it. I also have to say, it's so nice being able to play something that's not demanding, like, just 100% of my attention all the time. Because, like, the other games that we've had running on the channel, right? Neon White, incredibly taxing on my mentals. I am, like, scrambling to keep my head on while I'm trying to track down routes and go fast and have any sort of idea what I'm doing. I don't even think we need to talk about why Sekiro is a mentally taxing game. Good God. Last time I was playing Sekiro, we were there for 4 hours, getting beaten to death by a boss that I thought was going to take me less than 1. So, you know, it's nice to just be able to, like, hang out. We're sitting down, we're having a chill time. We're enjoying one of the greatest games of the PS2 era. We're just living it up.
Blast it!
Socioeconomic disparity.
You just say,
I said, look, the plumber's back.
all right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking. The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows 2 weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
I love this man. Yeah, no. We take those.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Oh, we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's scream!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. Now that you have the infobot for planet Iridia, you'll need to find a ship to get there. To enter, look around.
It took me such an embarrassingly long time into my life to realize how stupid the name Skid McMarks was. I'm not gonna lie to you. Also, yeah, we will use look around mode to admire the vistas before us. Thanks, Gadgetron. What a pretty level. But yeah, just entirely unquestioning as to that name until I was like, honestly, probably like 15, 16. Many such moments in my life. You could buy the Pyrocitor now.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
And, you know, I see no reason not to. That, also, is something truly delightful that the later games lack. You get a weapon in this game and you get this little, like, yo, look at that, look what you got. And it's all special and fun. There's so much, like, heart in character. I feel like I'm gonna use the word character way too much in these videos, but that's the word that keeps calling to me. I mentioned that there is a achievement here that we can miss, and I believe it's for, I'm not like doing my little side clickies here. I believe it's for skipping the bridge. Normally, we would go and walk around that way and we'd cross that big bridge and, you know, scary things would happen. But the end of the level is right across this gap. And I know there's a way to skip this. And I'm just going to try and trial and error it to nail it, because I have done it before. I've like sort of speedrun these games. I liked learning all the little tricks and the tech, and you know, the like side flips that I've been doing are one of those. I think they're called lag jumps. But yeah, so we're just gonna aim for it, and you know, we might get it on the first try, or I might be here for like 20 minutes. But either way, I'll see you when we get the ledge grab. Yo. I'm crazy. I think I just need to come back here. Yeah. That's nuts. Okay. I don't know how actually hard of a trick that is to hit, but it felt good to hit it on the first try, let me tell you that.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's RoboShack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's RoboShack, it's Quarktastic!
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Now that you have
Yeah!
coordinates for 3 new planets,
A
you can use your
bridge!
ship. Press the select button to bring up the map. Your ship.
Yeah, thanks, help desk. Map. Map, shockingly useful, actually, in these earlier games. Also, this is somehow my first time noticing that Quark calls it a Blargian Snagglebeast. He like says it with a soft G, and I am immediately forced to grapple with the fact that, like, have I been pronouncing it wrong all of these years? Or is Quark pronouncing it wrong in this cutscene? I do not know. I don't actually know if it's a word that's said at any other point in this game off the top of my head, so I'm not sure that we will get a sample size to confirm. Also, I'm just gonna kind of run backwards through the level here to collect more bolts. Because, as mentioned previously, the economy, my goodness, is brutal. This was something that, I actually asked online, like, hey, what are some fun things that you remember about these games? Because I really wanted to, like, look at them through not only my own nostalgia and, like, a new lens after years of having not touched them, but, like, with extra sort of input and just things to think about. But there's so many, like, places in these levels in this game that don't necessarily serve a purpose, but are just there to exist. Like the little nook back there, where there's just like bolts and some crates. There's not like an objective or like a hidden secret or anything. There's just some goodies. And while we're up here on the bridge that was supposed to be destroyed, I'd like to point out something fun, which is if you skip it, and therefore skip the cutscene where it gets destroyed, actually, you can see Ratchet, like, looking down, which is what he does when he's standing on a ledge, because there's just a hole here that isn't yet brought into existence. I love old school jank. Take me back to the days when games were just a little broken in the fun way. Just kind of silly broken. Yeah, I think we're just gonna mop up the rest of these guys with a handful more hyper strikes, and then I think that we've done everything that we can do here. We will need to come back at a later date with a later gadget. But, for the time being, I have had that stuck in my head for like the past several weeks too. When I tell you that my mind has been utterly rife with Ratchet and Clank for the time leading up to this, I am not exaggerating. I have been possessed. Where do we want to go first? I think we want to go to Kerwan first. I believe that's the way we want to do it. And so we shall. Now this is a track. If you've been listening closely at the beginning of my Sekiro videos, you know, you may recognize it a little bit. Technically, I did use the Ratchet and Clank 3 version of Metropolis, but it's this one, it's the track, it's the place. I love it here so much. we do not
I got some great
quite
bargains for you,
have
Ray.
enough money to buy the blaster, which is a shame, but that's fine. We'll be back for it. Trying to think, there is an achievement of some description to do with the obstacle course. It did just pop up there. I didn't read it, however. I think it's for beating it in a certain amount of time without using the helipack.
Captain Quark Fitness Course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck. Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank,
Yes?
do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
Clank is my favorite stupid genius. He's so dumb and so not. Naive, I suppose, is the correct word. I love the way that Ratchet just Clank. It's so... There's so much snark in that singular word. We are definitely not going to be setting any records on time here, given the fact that we did sit and watch the cutscene. It seems like the time was running while we did. So, we'll make a return trip and really blitz the obstacle course. For the time being, we get to focus on smashing crates and just sauntering through. This was honestly such an insane, like, sight to see back in ye old 2002. Like, this whole sprawling metropolis and all of these buildings everywhere, and... Like, look at that! Look how, like, densely populated everything is. It's so
These
lovely.
moving walls also function as jump slots. Jump and jump again to kick off the walls in midair until you reach the top.
Yes, ma'am. I almost just, like, totally flubbed that jump for no explicable reason. I kind of just almost threw myself into the abyss. Meow. Hello, Helga.
Listen up, you loud balls! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it is weak, weak, weak! When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast!
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to me, you would drill, drill, drill for the rest of the day! But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark!
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today, the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad life's not fair.
True dat. Gimme.
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
Congratulations on your new Gadgetron Swing Shot. Use it on standard Versa targets like the ones nearby. If the target is out of view, use the L1 button to aim.
Woo. That sound takes me back. Okay. I don't know how we get the time to like reset on the obstacle course. If we just have to come at it again later. So we shall come at it again later. We'll just continue on with the other
Quick
path
to
for now.
center the camera. Just tap the L1 button.
The slowest rockets known to mankind, honestly. I forgot about how slowly those move. Is there something for breaking lampposts here? I don't think so. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. I forbore. Maybe I should have like actually looked into some things. Done my research. But gosh darn it, this is a sheer power of will excursion. This is a moment that it would actually be quite lovely to have the blaster. Can we even hit you with the bomb glove, sir? Is that something that's possible for me to do? What if I just like hurl it in the air? I don't. Let me just like go for a yump. Nah. Okay. We'll be back, my good man. I just realized, was that achievement that we, okay, no, we just haven't actually gotten 60 kills. I was gonna say, was that for getting 60 kills without taking damage? Because the number stopped going up, but no, it's there. We're chilling. Ow. Rude. There it is. On the first 10 planets, yeah, okay. So there's a different set, I think, for getting X amount of kills. On the latter 8 planets? I want to say there's 18 planets in this game, if I'm remembering right. That feels right.
Ratchet, that's the man we saw on the infobot. Remember?
It's the Shack
He knows
Man.
Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Upgrade?
Natch. Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
Natch. Is that where I got that from? It's just occurring to me? Okay. My vocabulary defined by a game that I wasn't even attributing it to.
Okay, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait. Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
You the man. Alright. We have
using the helipack's boost button to decline these boxes.
You betcha. If I'm not mistaken, this is where like the really silly movement tech happens, because you can do like I believe they're called neutral long jumps, where like you can just like compound speed from long jumping forward. So like it goes that fast, and I think you can chain them by just taking your finger off of the left stick and timing your jumps properly. I just need to remember. I need to know if I'm remembering this correctly. Oh yeah, there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's a little tricky to time correctly, but that's it. We will use it for its intended purpose. Stretch jump. That's what they're called. I don't know if that's what they're always called forever, but I suppose that's what they're called. Also, we are looking for all of the crates, it looks like. I haven't addressed that, but it appears that we have a Chivo for breaking every crate on the level. I didn't mean to shut her up there, but I suppose I've done that. If I'm not mistaken, we also have an achievement I remember reading for... I think we need to hold R1 and kill Blarg troopers? I don't actually recall fully. Oh, we need to hold R1 the whole time, do we? How do we do that? In what circumstance can we do that? I suppose... like... yeah, you can just like... I mean, you can hold R1 and still be surprisingly nimble, I suppose. It's just a little silly to do so that way. Yeah, we'll just trek the rest of the level holding R1. We'll see if we can make it happen. I think we need to kill 5 more of them with the Pyrocitor. Okay, well this is not then. But you know, maybe we'll be fine. Ooh. Stop. Cease. Oh, unequipping the Pyrocitor does. Okay, well, Vogel did it anyway to smash crates. We'll figure it out. I think very shortly there's going to be a fairly compact sum of Blarg troopers up by the train here, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll try it there. You cannot hyper strike out of a stretch jump in this game. I need to be remembering that. I don't know if that's a like later Ratchet and Clank thing. I feel like you could do that in Ratchet and Clank 3. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, there's 3 Blarg troopers there. Yo, what's up? So I don't know how many are on the actual train, but we shall see. If there's more than 3, or if there's at least 3, then we'll be set. In theory. Assuming I don't take damage. Oh yeah, okay. No, I'd say it's coming back to me. Is it going to be necessary to neutral long jump ever? No, absolutely not. Am I going to do it at every chance that I can, and probably throw myself into multiple pits? Yeah. Definitely. And you can lag jump out of the line. Yes. Okay. I'm remembering. That was really foolish of me. Oh my goodness. Lights you on fire. Oh, there's 4 here. I was incorrect. Does that count? Oh, well. What if you just killed me? Humbly. Intentional death. We're back here. Okay. What a peculiar achievement, honestly. Who came up with this? Okay. No, we're chilling. That's not chilling, yeah. I felt it in my bones that I made a mistake. You know, I think we scrap that for now since we're only 1 kill in, because there's a bunch of boxes to smash here, and I would like to do that conveniently. Woo. Leaderboard attempt started for the obstacle course. I'm a little curious about that one. How'd that happen? Where even is the obstacle course relative to me right now? Oh, you know what? Also, there's an actual just like in-game achievement that I need to be paying attention to while we're here. Which I think we get by backtracking a little bit. I think we can get it from here. Yeah, I believe if we go here, we can jump and glide. Look at that helicopter hovering in the distance tauntingly. And if we come plop ourselves down, we get ourselves a skill point. Wahoo! Now we can go back. Alright. There are definitely troopers on the train. The question is how many troopers there are. There are 4. So I could have, in theory, gotten it here. I don't think we do this right now though. I'm pretty sure we just rock it. And we will be back another time to make that achievement happen. Boop. Oh, goodbye. I want to say, I think if you ride around on this train for a while without picking up the infobot, there's like a swing shot target that's just like hanging out in the middle of nothing, nowhere, for no reason. And I would like to test that hypothesis because I'm very curious about it. Aha! There you are. I've died. Can we jump to that from here? We can. Can we reach it though? I'm not sure. We might be too far. Oh! Eh! Yay! There we go. Now we die. But I have no idea what that's doing there. It's such a strange little thing. But regardless of the why, we do have our achievement. And now we can trigger the infobot. Listen to that little gremlin laugh this dude has. Little creature he is. Before we grab the infobot though, there are things to smash. That's not what my intention was. Okay. I love that, like, old PlayStation texture nonsense.
Greetings, Executive Chairman Drek. Dispense with the pleasantries, Lieutenant. My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as As your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You should not underestimate Chairman Drek. He is quite dangerous. We must find Captain Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
I love Insomniac's penchant for, like, just comically incompetent villains. Or not necessarily villains. Yeah, kind of villains. But, like, bad guys. Where they'll just have, like, enemies in the background of a cutscene being stupid and doing stupid things. Also, we have cash money, so we're buying the blaster now. Yeah. Another thing that I haven't yet mentioned that I adore about this game. When you equip weapons in this game, I mean Bomb Club notwithstanding, they kind of like unfold in a really cool way. And I'm just so eternally fascinated by the way that they do that. Like the way that the barrels like spins into place and everything, like, it's so fun and cool. I've come for vengeance. And like an obscene amount of money actually as well. Let's try and hit the obstacle course. Can I unequip the helipack? I don't think so. Okay. So we'll just not use it. We gotta do it in a minute and like, it's like a minute and 10 seconds? I don't know. Something like that. Either way, we will just try and go as fast as we can. Which is, you know, we're not off to a good start, honestly, all things considered. I biffed it. Beefed it, even. Dives? Actually, wait. Can we get to, I think there's a gold bolt that we can get to from here. So we'll do that while we're already failing. I failed to break that box last time. From up here, I believe we can just helipack our way on down. Can we make it to this second level? And if so, is there anything up here? We can. There's nothing up here but janky collision and a dream, but cool nonetheless. This is where we want to be. For our, is that our second gold bolt of this planet? I believe so. And I think there's only 3. And I do know where the third one is at, so we will be getting that very shortly. Instead of taking that taxi home, I'm going to fall. In the hopes that it puts us back at the... Okay, it puts us back at the start of the level. Cool, cool. We might be good. 108. Okay. I'm gonna look at the achievement right now, because I feel like it's 108. And if I need to get below 108 and I got precisely 108, I'm going to like lose my gourd. We're moving. have to wait terribly long for the platform this time, which was nice to see. Nor these ones. We pretty much always have to wait for these ones, it feels like. Okay, that was unfortunate. My goodness gracious. That's, like, okay, though. On account of the fact that we need to wait for those. Anyway. I think this is way faster. It is. Yeah, that's so funny. That's a lie. It is not 108 or less. You mean less than 108. Insane that we managed to hit precisely the time, though. Very, very silly. Alright, while we're here, we will get ourselves our last gold bolt. Whoop! Right down here. And smash, hopefully, the last of the crates. If this isn't the last of the crates, I'm not sure where we missed one, which is going to be incredibly frustrating to track down. It's looking like... Oh, you know what? There might be some by the ship. Also, I think while we're here, we can shoot down some ships. Which... I can't remember if there's... I can't remember if there's a skill point for that. No, there's a skill point for shooting down a blimp, not the ship. I think. Question mark. There's a skill point for shooting down a ship on Novalis, I believe. If I'm wrong about that, we'll just be back here later. We're gonna have a lot of cleanup to do, right? So, fret not about backtracking. It is inevitable. Before we head off, I'm going to try and track down where these last handful of crates are. Aha! Okay. There's a handful more boxes than you actually need to destroy. Alright then. I think we will leave it there for Kerwan. We'll return later. Next. Do we go Eudora? Is there a reason that we... No. I think we go to Iridia first. Let's do it. Oh. This track. I love the, like, opening screen that you get given on every planet, too. You're given, like, a camera angle. It's a little zoomed out or angled differently than the playable camera. And it just, like, gives you a look. It gives you this preview of what you're getting into. It's so fun. Let's head on over this way first. I think,
I got some
do
great
we buy
bargains
ammo?
for you today.
I don't know, we'll buy a little bit of ammo, right? We're trying to get our bomb glove kills in. Though we will absolutely be using the heck out of the Pyrocitor very shortly. Hey, buddy.
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
We saw you, screaming for help.
That was like a war cry. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay. But I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks, I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of your boards? I've always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well, alright. You just keep that foot elevated.
Yeah. It's time for the Pyrocitor to truly shine. Speed! There's so many portions of this game that I forget that have like, like unique music associated with them. Like the obstacle course, or like here where the sand sharks are. Kapow. A golden bolt. Gold. Bolt. Not golden. And a boatload of ammo. Oh, sand sharks. Are these don't appear to be like registering towards the achievement, are they? I guess that makes sense. Considering it's just like an area full of tiny little things to kill that spawn infinitely. No matter. We're having fun, and that's what really matters. It's this is the Pyrociter's destiny, genuinely. I don't believe that we are really tasked with doing anything particularly unique while we're on Lydia. I'm pretty sure we just business as usual. We are just trucking through. I've missed a single sand shark. Hello, come on. Get out of there.
Here, man. Catch.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
You've just acquired a Gadgetron Z3000 hoverboard. Use your new hoverboard at the racetrack in Blackwater City on planet Rilgar.
We sure will. I really like the hoverboard races, honestly. It begs the question if I'm going to be any good at them still. But I sure liked them. I'm trying to think, is there, because I know there's one skill point on this planet. Or, like, very slightly later on, there's going to be a slingshot course. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that we have to worry about. Is getting that skill point. Wow. I was narrowly evading that man with my projectiles. It was kind of impressive. This is... I've been waiting for this. Oh, it's peak. It's peak. There's not much more to say about it. Oh, I slipped. Come back. I'm a fool. We will head off to the left first, I think. Okay. Yes, this music. It's so like, I don't know, like plunky and inquisitive. It makes me feel like I'm sneaking somewhere that I shouldn't be. I'm not waiting for you, I'm expediting the process. Is this, like... Not yet, I don't think. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is where we need to be, thinking about what we're doing. I think we have to go from here to the end without touching the ground, if I'm remembering right. Like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Now we get to trespass. But before we trespass, we get to fall. Woo! I remember things. Some stuff you just don't forget, right? Another thing that must be praised. I love that, like, long-range weapons that have crosshairs have, like, unique crosshairs. You've got, like, the swing shot one that looks like the little claw that it's got. And, like, the blaster's pretty basic. But every weapon that operates at range has, like, its own unique reticle, and I adore that.
Lasers are mounted on each ring of the invincilock. Aim the lasers at the
That's a sound I haven't heard in eons. Back down. Now we get to truck along through the other path. Which I don't even know. I don't think there's anything that we can do with that path much yet. Pretty sure going over here pretty much just earns us the right to come back later, but I also could be misremembering. There is a great chance that I am misremembering some things. That's fun. Is there a gold bolt? I don't think it's up there. Isn't it? There's like 4 gold bolts on this planet, if I'm remembering right. Which is an awful lot, it must be said. I know where 2 of them are. Well, 3. We've gotten 2 of them, and I know where 1 more is at. Oh no. No, I know where all 4 are. Never mind, we're good. We're chilling. Bap. They're like really starving me for bombs, aren't they? We are inundated with flammable liquid. But maybe I just want to blow stuff up. Bombs! Okay. Now, am I mistaken in remembering? Like, I should probably go over this way and get a checkpoint first. Buddy.
No signal whatsoever. This downtime is killing me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that info bot. You're Skid's agent.
Was Skid's agent. Haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship prize from the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial matters, sir.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
I love this little idiot. He's like... I love this iteration of Ratchet because he's so just... exactly, you know, what he is. Like, he's a space hillbilly. He was just living his life in his garage, fixing up his spaceship. He didn't ask for this. He's kind of a selfish little jerk sometimes, but like... we all start somewhere, right? And just like that, we are done here. So, off to Eudora we go. There's only 1 gold bolt there, and I do not remember where it's at off the top of my head.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant!
Yes, sir.
You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
He's a very bad dude. Surprise. Bad guy does bad things. Okay. There's an achievement here I'm aware of. And it involves taking the path to the suck cannon. Which if I'm remembering right, is behind us? Question mark? Or is it up this way? Nope, that's just boxes. I'm gonna say it's behind us, just because that's the way that I want to go. But we need to do wrench only. We need to defeat 5 red guys, and not get hit, I believe, is the idea. No damage, wrench only, 5 lumberjacks, butterflies. So now how whimsical this is. Bleepy and bloopy and whatnot. Am I going the right direction? I'm now not sure. But we'll just jam in the meantime. It's such a bop. Oh, am I? Okay, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. We can ledge grab here. There's like real merit to stretch jumping in this game. I feel like in the later games, stretch jumping doesn't really do much for you compared to like just double jumping and gliding. But yeah, it is a noticeable difference in distance in this video game. Okay, no, I've unintentionally chosen the correct direction to go for progression.
You sure showed him.
I suppose I did.
I love him.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman Drek, and we here at BTS are seeking motivated individuals to fill positions in these exciting careers. Grind boot tester, warhead assembly technician, mutant animal husbandry, robot repairman, suck cannon test dummy, and administrative assistant. So call BTS. Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS today.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure. We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
I am unsure about your logic.
Ah, you think too much. Come on, let's go.
This is where I could make a really funny joke about a K-pop band if I knew any BTS songs that exist in the world. But just know, I could be funny. Okay, so. Oh yeah, the Glove of Doom is here.
Bargains for you today.
We will not be purchasing it right now because it will make us poor, but it sure is here. As far as wrench only goes, I think that means that we're just gonna be like comet striking everything. We're just gonna be chucking our wrench all the time, everywhere. I'm not sure that anything has ranged capabilities other than like, I think there's a couple of like Blarg gunners that we need to watch out for. So we will, in fact, watch out for them. These little dudes remind me of the fellas in the arena battles in Ratchet and Clank 3. Just the sort of like construction of their bodies I've never really taken the time to observe, but they're very reminiscent. I'm gonna have a really strong urge to play Crank That Soldier Boy every time I'm cranking a bolt while I'm editing this. I can already feel it in my mind. Crank that Shinji. But I probably should not do that. What if... Yeah, I was gonna ask you kindly, actually. What if you shot your friend? What if you murdered him in cold blood? Okay, well that's so hurtful of you, actually. I really do think the fellas with guns are going to be pretty much the only problem. Is this where the gold bolt is? We walked past this the first time. There's a sand mouse up here. Is that it? That might be it, yeah. Okay. That's so funny. That's, once again, just like, what a little place. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, I'm afraid of you. I won't lie. Okay, we get a volley of 3 shots and then a pause. Oh goodness. My goodness gracious, please stay away from me. Again! Nook! Silly Nook with nothing in it. I love when they make their heads do that. I remember being endlessly entertained as a child when they would make their neck really long. Little old me found that hilarious. You scoundrel. Cease. Okay. We got this. We'll be fine. It is quite the span of time, though, honestly, to make you go weaponless and hitless. What is the noise? The noise they make when they get hurt remind me of something. I think it's from Spyro, but I can't quite put my finger on what precisely it is. Do we... Do we need to go over here? Must we? He almost like... Did you see him almost just like counter me? I have full faith if he got that kick fully extended, I would have just eaten it like straight to the face, and I had to deal with it. Okay, well this is a dreadful little place, isn't it? I'm gonna need you to shoot each other. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Thank you. Shoot. Shoot him. Shoot. Fire. Shoot gun. Shoot. Okay. It's been dealt with. Sick! We're gaming! Now, the question is, do the red lumberjacks do anything different? Or am I just... No, I'm pretty sure I'm just checking my wrench at those guys as well. Listen to that. They're so Spyro-coded! Look at them! You can get ammo for things you don't even have. Wild. Oh, that little like gesture that they do is so... I'll put up a GIF of like one of, I don't know, a million enemies in Spyro that do precisely that thing. Because there are approximately a million of them, if I had to guess. I love that so much. Listen to that bloopy little craft. We're gonna need to blow up several of those also. Let it be known. I'm pretty sure we have to shoot 10 of them down. I don't like this. I don't like this whole situation that's going on here. With little dude and shooty dude. Okay. No, it's chill. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know where that dude went. And I got scared. Okay, I think we can just ignore him, which we are going to do. You were standing closer than I wanted you to be. Come on. All we have to do is not do something stupid here. We just handle this as we've handled all of the other ones that we've handled. And we'll be good. You can tell I'm a little spooked. But that should do it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Shotgun can vacuum up multiple enemies, then fire them out as high-caliber missiles. Caution, enemies must be
I think
slow
it
enough to
also
dance.
can suck up bolts, if I'm not mistaken, from far away, which is honestly pretty handy, considering the tiny pickup range of bolts in this game. Whoop. Now, can you, no, you cannot, like, hold circle as you're pulling it out to, I've made a dire mistake, haven't I? No? Okay, well, I made a little bit of a mistake, but I wouldn't go so far as to call it dire. Does this have a reticle? It does. It's got a really basic reticle, doesn't it? I love that they give you all these little fellas to suck up for me to miss with repeatedly. Honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about the suck cannon in the first Ratchet and Clank. I must be terribly honest. Mostly because, like, in later games, it can suck up crates, and in this one, it cannot do that. I'm just gonna be standing on this bridge shooting down ships until we get the 10 that we need, so, like, there it is. We're done here. Now we do have a great deal of money, and I could buy the Glove of Doom. Do I do this? Perhaps. Perhaps. We'll consider our options when we touch down on our next planet. It occurred to me that we did not get the gold bolt here, so instead of doing that, perhaps we will go look for that first. Oh. You can literally see it right there. How did I manage to not see it, actually? I don't think we can just high jump straight up there, can we? No. There we go. It's like just high enough to be out of view. Okay. There we go. It's another certified banger. I hate to break it to you. This is like one of the most awesome opening views, I think, on any of the planets. Getting to see like the whole like meteorite infused station. I don't know, it's so cool. The Taunter!
Bargains for you today.
That's a silly one. Do we buy the Glove of Doom? Yeah, we'll buy the Glove of Doom. MF Glove is an incredibly funny name for an achievement. I just realized we didn't get the funny little animation for buying the Taunter since I bought 2 weapons at once. My sillies. Out into space we go. Door over here. And this one is like the opposite of the problem that I had with the Eudora Gold Bolt, because they let you look at it. They let you look at that shiny gold bolt right there. And you get to live with the fact that there's no way for you to get it right now. We'll have to come back later for it. You know, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking that maybe we don't really quite so much worry about the achievements on our first time
Jump,
through.
Then press and hold the X button again while in the air.
Yes, ma'am. Because we'll need to double back for so many of them anyway. I think our first ride, we just focus on having a good time. We're just here for the journey, right? If there are ones that we may accomplish on the way through, then we shall. In fact, I do think it's kind of an ironic time for me to bring that up, because I'm pretty sure there is one that I explicitly have to accomplish on our first time through, on precisely this level. But, you know. The thought is still there. Shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, ya. Drank. We are not going to walk over there and get ourselves immediately obliterated by the thing that is 4 times our size. We're gonna get friends!
You have just activated a Gadgetbot. To command a
Look at
Gadgetbot,
these cute
hold
little
down the triangle button
dudes!
And select wait, follow, attack, or enter.
Fall upon the sword for me, cute little dudes. Beautifully done. Are there any casualties? None. I don't know why I expected any less. Return to your home. You've served me dutifully. It's the laugh. I always feel myself doing a Clank laugh.
The Gadgetron Hydro Displacer uses Insta Faucets and Insta Drains. Using it, you can drain and fill pools. Our
That's
sensors
true.
do not detect any on this space station.
It does the suck and it does the spill. I genuinely like catch myself Clank laughing so much. And I don't think, like, I'm not doing it intentionally. It just comes out of me. But it begs the question of, like,
I'm
did this
back.
game...
So
Oh,
you are.
he's back.
And I found this.
Hey, cool. It's a, what is it?
A hydro displacer.
Great. I always wanted one of those, I guess.
Did you know you can place any...
I did. But yeah, it makes me wonder if, like, this game put that laugh into my brain and that's just like, it's there now. I didn't mean to just like nix that help desk message immediately, but it is done. I love these little shuttles. It will not be the last time that we see them. Honestly, they look so, like... They almost look out of place in this station, despite this being, like, the first place that you see them. They show up on another planet in a future game. And that's just where my brain has the association of, like, which planet houses those little shuttles. I'm like, oh yeah, they come from Aquatos. That's where they are. Explosive. These guys are, oh my goodness. I used to be like genuinely actually terrified of these guys when I was younger. The sounds that they made and the fact that, like, I don't know if you noticed the way that he immediately snapped his jaws when he gets hit. You cannot hit them at close range without being hit by them. And that was a mortifying concept to little old me. The big red shiny button, yeah. It does what all big red shiny buttons do.
Our automated self-destruct feature. Vessel annihilation sequence initiated. Please remove all personal belongings.
I don't know why bomb exited hand. It is my duty to depart. You cannot keep me here if you tried.
This whole place is about to explode. Really.
I remember that time loop being a lot more unforgiving when I was little. I'm not gonna lie. Everything is so much scarier when you're young.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Blackwater City. We've just learned that Captain Quark will be presenting the grand prize at the Intergalactic Hoverboard Championship, which will be held here over the next few days. In related news, this planet has recently been suffering from an infestation of strange amoeboid creatures. The city's administration has assured this reporter that every step has been taken to eradicate these nuisances. Darla Gratch, Channel 2 News.
Did you see that?
Yes, I hope that poor woman is all right.
She's fine, I think. I was talking about the hoverboard races.
She's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Everything will be fine. One more path to go. We'll probably, you know, be done blowing stuff up with our bomb glove by the end of this. Yeah. Which means we get to flaunt the flamethrower again. And immediately take damage. You know, we haven't busted out the Glove of Doom yet. Can he blow up the little... Okay, no. Whoa! It elevated. Wait a minute. Will you come to me? You fool. You fool. I love the Pyrocitor so much. I remember this Trespasser puzzle being like downright impossible for me when I was young. So what's the skinny on it, huh? Oh, there's... what is the skinny on it? Yeah, there we go. Turns out, it's not bad at all. Turns out when we're kids, we aren't as smart as we are when we're adults. At least I do pray that's the case for much of us. Sometimes, I mean, I don't know. Owie. Oh, we died. Straight up, just like, not even of our own volition, actually just deceased. Lord. Ow. I just wanted to eat your friends. That's so much fast. It blows you up because again. I like that when you break the crates with the toads in them, they just explode into like viscera. They don't even break out to die. The crates just goes flat. Whoop. You know what? Love his Doom. Agents of Doom, crease his Jordans. Thank you. I was wondering why they had beef with the boxes. It's because they knew better than I did. Crease their Jordans too, for that matter. I love their little laughs. They're such goofers. Cool. I am a bottomless pit, and I will suck all of you up. Enter my vortex. Thank you. Your compliance is noted and appreciated. Can I like... Oh, hello. What's the range like on this? Pretty respectable. Quite nice, actually. Stay away from me. I'm going to shoot your children at you. Okay. Whole life successfully eradicated. Is there? Yeah, there's a gold bolt. I was gonna say there's like a secret cell up here that goes back into a room. I wasn't sure if there was a gold bolt in it. There is. Is there only 2 on this planet? It would be this one and the one out in the Clank. In the Clank space. The Clank zone. Welcome to the Clank zone. Not my intention, but thanks. Aww. I will, in fact, blow you up with your children. There's nothing that you can do to stop me. Ow. Okay, I was expecting to be able to one-tap it with the Pyrocitor after the sub cannon. Was not the case. Oop. Honestly, an impressive way to get myself killed. I like slid off so narrowly and gracefully. Run it back. Ow. I just hate them so much. They're so terrifying. They're so durable. They make bad noises. They do bad things. I don't like it. Agents, go. Fight my battles. Yeah, I'll finish it off there. There we go. Okay, now, the achievement I was talking about, like, needing to get on the first time through. Pretty sure there's an achievement for defeating this here alien queen with just the wrench. Which, sounds like a nightmare. I don't remember precisely how to do it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that it involves a lot of comet striking. Probably just like baiting an attack and throwing the wrench. We'll go out on a limb and assume even. What you doing there? What you doing here? What are you playing at? Such a fun little boss health bar. It's so shiny. Yeah, okay. Maybe this isn't gonna be as bad as I thought it was going to be. Goodness gracious, that's a lot of fellas. I feel like her ads honestly might be like the more dangerous part of her. Oops. Could you just like side strafe her actually? Oh, you totally can, huh? In that case, I will be hyper striking. No, come back. No, come back. Face me. Yeah, okay. So it's like not a problem at all. Never mind. This I foresee being a problem. Because these fellas are just so quick. Not necessarily like speed-wise, but like look at how fast they attack, yeah. I want to bait an attack from you. Thank you. I was afraid of being on 1 HP. Like we were probably fine, but do I need to not take damage? No, just the wrench. Okay, okay. We're chilling. I went into that being like really afraid. Was not expecting it to just happen on the first try, so cool. We're chill.
Whew. Thought I was
Fella.
a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola. My soon-to-be patented grind boots. Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these? At cost.
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount, too.
Viola.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still can.
Yeah. We get to finally put some things on our weird little feet. New attire acquired. You can really like swing it on the grind rails in this game. Honestly, I like the last game that I played before this one, the last Ratchet and Clank game that I played was the like remake of it, of this one. And you cannot swing it like that on the grind rails in that game. You are like stock still. Off to Rilgar. This is one of my favorites. Both like planet-wise, gameplay-wise, and soundtrack-wise. I really like it here. Look at that. And this music. have used this music recently, that's for sure. That's all I'll say. We'll head off this way. I don't know why. I have no reasoning for this precisely. It's just the way that my brain calls me to do. We do not have the Hydra displacer on our quick select. One of the small, tiny, itty bitty detriments that I do hold this, that I do like ascribe to this game is that like there's a lot of these like contextual gadgets, the Hydra displacer and the trespasser namely, that we've acquired so far, that you need to like go into your inventory and equip to use, as opposed to just like walking up to where it would be pertinent to use them and having the game be like, yes, I will put this in your hands. That being said, that is one of like an exceedingly small list of things that I do have to say negatively about this game. And in that exceedingly small list of things, you can tell that it's quite a small gripe too, all things considered. Swimming on through. I believe we're also coming up on another area that firmly traumatized the wee child version of me that played this game all those years ago, which is to say, rising water. We talked about it briefly whilst playing Sekiro, but I don't like water. That stuff's not cool, actually. At least like big open bodies of water, like giant I'm going to swallow you whole sorts of water. And especially in a game where you can drown, I'm not a fan of what's going on here. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume / hope that this again was only hard because I was a child. Then again, I don't know actually. We're cutting it close. Okay, no, we're chilling. It felt a little scary there though. Yeah, that was okay. Again, that was something that was nightmarish and difficult when I was little. It's really not. It's not that bad.
Hey, press conference is over. Captain Quark don't want no more reporters bugging him in his trailer.
Oh, you see, my friend and I need to speak to the captain about a matter of galactic security.
You mean you and your walking camera? You paparazzi make me sick. Now beat it!
But sir, I'm sure the Captain Quark will understand once we...
Now, save it. I know how it works. You convince me to let you in, you snap a picture of the captain in his underpants, then you sell a picture to the info tabloid for $1 million bolts!
You've got it all wrong!
Meanwhile, I'm stuck here making 6 bolts an hour, and I have to listen to a lecture from that cheapskate Quark. So you don't get in unless I get a kickback. In advance.
Yeah.
You see how it works? You grease the hinges, the door opens.
Captain Quark?
What's that?
It's Ratchet and Clank, Captain. You know, from the...
Oh, yes, I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, and thank the galaxy you found me.
Huh?
There's an awful plot being hatched to destroy our planets.
Ratchet, he knows.
Great. Does that mean we can go hoverboarding now?
My friends, we're all in grave danger, and I believe that together we can put a stop to this madness.
Together? You mean you want our help?
Look, Ratchet, I've been keeping an eye on you. I've never seen anyone with such raw talent. You are a true hero in the making.
Really? You mean I could be famous?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, here, take this. What makes one man toil in obscurity while another becomes a hero? Is it strength, compassion, determination, or just pure blind luck? Wise men through the ages have struggled with that very question, but Captain Quark knows the secret. That's why he's been able to defeat more despots, rescue more damsels in distress, and save more civilizations than any other hero in the galaxy. Now is your opportunity to see if you've got the stuff heroes are made of. This infobot contains coordinates to Quark's secret base. Can you quickly conquer Quark's killer cannonade of confounded contraptions? Can you quickly Oh, just make your way through the defenses to the center of the base. Prove yourself, learn the secret, and earn your place in galactic history. Consult your doctor before attempting any strenuous exercise. Not responsible for death or dismemberment. Your results may vary. Meet me at my headquarters.
Hey, Captain Ratchet, what do you think?
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
Yes, sir. He knows. His little flail. Alright. Back to the beginning. We'll go the other way. Start trying out our blaster. We haven't even used our blaster on anything but that helicopter. Set me free! Let me go! I beg of you. Thank you. Oh yeah, the Mind Glove is here, huh? Yeah!
I got some great bugs.
We're poor. But we'll be back for that. I really like the Mind Glove, actually. Okay. Not my finest work. I always thought the little symbol that the Exterminabots have on their chest reminded me of the, like, I don't know if it's the Hitman logo or if it's, I don't actually know what the symbol is, but I remember it from Hitman 2. So whatever that is, I will put a picture of it on screen. Isn't the blaster just so lovely? I love the sound that it makes. It's so, like, for being such a little pew-pew gun, it's so, like, chunky. It sounds like a big machine gun. Incredibly silly. Get the bullets on him. We out here. We on our wanted arc. I mean, like, terribly ammo inefficient, but, like, we don't play a game like this to be purely efficient on our ammunition. I was given a huge arsenal of, like, extravagant weaponry, and I'm going to use that huge arsenal to my heart's content. Efficiency be darned. That's a lot of fellas. Whoop. This is probably not the most efficient way of dealing with this. Again, that word, efficiency. There. Get it away. Get it out of my mouth. Carry me away, taxi. I love this level because there's so much, like, infighting. I like getting to show up and see a bunch of enemies just, like, throwing down with each other, you know? It's fun. Bonk. I don't know if there's anything up here other than bolts and ammo, but it's not nothing. It's the man. Not behind the slaughter or anything, but like, just the man. Rip ya a new one. Batman.
Rhino for your robot.
Say the line.
Trade ya.
Well, okay.
Ratchet.
I'm kidding. Sorry, he's not for sale. What's a rhino anyway?
Rip ya a new one.
What did you just say to me?
R-Y-N-O. Rip ya a new one.
Why, that's the most powerful missile launcher in the galaxy. I know it's worth a lot of bolts. He must have stolen it from the Blarg.
Stolen? Look, trash can. Did I say's anything about it being hot? You better watch your mouth or I'll...
Wait, don't tell me. Rip you a new one.
We will be back here so far in the future. Such an incredibly long time in the future. That's so expensive. You know, if you've been paying attention to the rate that bolts have been entering our wallet, and you conceive of the fact that 150,000 of them at one time feels like an absurd amount, it'll be a while. Can we, like, just fire from on high? We can, but what's more, we can open the gates and just, like, let them go to town. Look at them go. It's like a gladiatorial arena. Oh, they got all the enemy boys, didn't they? Okay. They're done fighting for my entertainment. Okay. Not my finest work. Pretty subpar work, if I'm being honest with you. Am I, like, on that store right now? No, we had 2 HP. It was fine. It was always gonna be fine. Oh, yeah, the little laser maze. Look how fun this is. Little pockets of enemies that you have to deal with. I think, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure a gold bolt is here. Or one of them. One of, I think, only 2 on Rollbar. Which, is the only one that we can presently get. Whee! Please cease. I beg of you. Yeah, the other, or possibly one of the others, we will have to come back for later, at a future point in time. I love how, like, vaguely Metroidvania the game is, with its, like, collectibles. I don't know if that's, like, the correct way to describe it, but it sure is the way that my brain has chosen to think about it. Bust the blaster back out, put this tank here. And I think after we take out the tank, we will use this manhole cover to traverse this way. We'll jump on top of the maze like little scoundrels. This was never how the architect of this design had intended it to be navigated, but you know what? The architect be darned. I want this gold bolt. And so we shall have it. Can I taunt them into the lasers? The world may never know. Yeah. The blaster's just so good. It's such a lovely weapon. You know, another thing about this game, don't really get the chance to talk about it and exemplify it in the same breath right now, but like I feel like it does a pretty good job of it kind of gives you a weapon in a place where it's good to use that weapon. Like, it gave us a taunter on the Blarg station, and then we immediately had the opportunity to taunt something into running through the lasers and die. It gives us the Mind Glove on this planet, and then there's that, like, little section where you're given an open area with a bunch of doors that you can open up that have enemies behind them, and also, like, the laser maze, same thing. So you can, like, lay down mines and then open the gate and let the enemies walk out into them. And it's just so fun.
Welcome to the HoverCon Intergalactic Hoverboard Competition. Captain Quark's giving away a brand new Platinum Zoomerator to the winner of this competition.
A Platinum Zoomerator. Perhaps that will be the proof of your accomplishments that Skid's agent requires.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah, Skid couldn't make it, so we're here to, you know, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.
She is tremendously jiggly. It is true. And while we're here, there's a wee Easter egg. Probably the most remembered Easter egg of this whole entire game. We're just gonna get to flipping. It's an achievement for that. Okay, cool. To my knowledge, those homeboys will just keep getting bigger. We aren't gonna sit here and do this all day, but it's very silly. You can make them go down by just holding crouch. Anyway, we're racing. I don't remember how to do tricks. I also don't think... Oh, that's how you do tricks. Right, each of the shoulder buttons is a different kind of grab. Yeah, okay. It's all comes back to me. You don't get boost for doing tricks until you use the Zoomerator, I'm remembering. Also, we need to smash crates, so we're going to spend this like whole first race, I think, just focusing on crates. Because I forbore. I say that we're gonna focus on smashing crates and then I immediately start busting tricks. I cannot help myself. Dies. We'll just take it easy. This is not an attempt at a winning race. This is an attempt at a smashing race. And exploding, apparently. I feel like we're missing an awful lot of crates, honestly. I hope we get enough. This might, like, theoretically be missable. I'm not 100% sure about that. We'll go up here this time. Homeboy just, like, tanked those. Can we talk about that? Why is that allowed? Okay, we need to hit 4 boxes. It would have been super cool if we hit those ones, but we're just gonna have to hit 4 boxes up here. We did not hit 4 new boxes. Can we, like, turn around? Because I fear that we are not going to make it if we don't. We can't kind of turn around. Okay, we are going further back. Did we hit these ones? We did not. There we go. Box Break Quest, by the way. Fantastic achievement name. I know we have to hit a... We have to hit a Twisty McMarks, and I don't think we can do that until we have the Zoomerator. So, run it back. There is, to my knowledge, actually not a single point in going for tricks until we have the Zoomerator. So we will just not. So that way we can play it safe. Just kidding. Almost immediately threw myself into the water by being silly. The ramps here and everything are also so, like, I don't know why it's just occurring to me on this playthrough that the first Ratchet and Clank has so many, like, there's a lot of, like, the essence of Spyro in it. I mean, they're made by the same people, of course. But, like, I'm really, like, feeling it in it right now. Which I can't say that I always have. Even the, like, the music for this race, honestly. We're kind of going nuts here. It needs to be said. Right, like we are absolutely obliterating these fellas. I want to say that's, yeah, an effective thing to do. I missed that boost pad, which is a shame, but we're still killing it. We're chilling.
Hi, folks. Captain Quark here. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's HoverCon Intergalactic Champions. Let's give it up for newcomers,
Ratchet and Clank.
Hey, look, that's us.
Today's winners will take home a brand new professional grade Model T15 Platinum Zoomerator.
I didn't realize
by
that.
Gadgetron, this hoverboard drive delivers more lift, speed, and maneuverability than any other anti-grav device on the market. Well, folks, that's all the time we have. Tonight, remember to set your infobots to the Quark Classic channel for tonight's episode of Dogfight Over Death Canyon, starring yours truly. Thank you, and have a Quark-tastic day.
I didn't realize that they would maintain that size. Oops.
Since you now have a Zoomerator,
Yeah. Okay.
press the square button.
So I
to
believe
use
we need to
turbo.
do. We need to do a grab in every direction and a flip in every direction, if I'm not mistaken. Which I may very well be mistaken. But let's just, like, try to hit that here. That was not it, but that's chill. I won't give this too many tries. We'll just hit that ramp every lap and see what happens. I'm not doing the full rotations, I don't think. Oops. Can I do it off of this ramp, maybe? Okay, well, not want to get shoved off of the ramp by an incredibly rude competitor, honestly. Where's your sportsmanship? I don't know. Maybe he gave it away for the, like, imperviousness that he possesses. He's min-maxing all into Constitution. That is, maybe it's not. Maybe it doesn't matter the directions the flip goes. You just need to flip. Okay, there you go. Cool. Later. It's that easy. And away we go once again. This right here. This is the stuff. I remember this planet being so hard when I was little. I think I honestly, like, straight up got stuck here.
Welcome to my challenge course. Now is your chance to prove yourself strong and brave, like me. Conquer it, and you'll join in my fight against evil.
Haven't we done enough already?
What? I can't hear you.
I said, haven't we done?
Sorry, still having trouble. Tell me later.
Later? We might be dead by then.
What?
All right, Clank, let's get going.
Everything's exploding. No new weapons
Hi there,
here, but we
Buzzball.
can get the Mind Glove. Will we? Why not? Yeah. So, another banger, by the way. Another certified classic. Yeah, let's just send it, honestly. Whoa! There's a timer for this. Oh yeah, because there's a Chivo that I think we'll need to come back for. I don't think we can get it on the first try, like the first time through. So it's chill. We shan't worry about it. Those fellas will be coming back up though. Yeah, I remember these mines being so, like, dreadful. I think they have, like, a really, really wide, like, trigger range, and also are incredibly fast. But if all goes well, perhaps we won't have to find out. Okay, they aren't actually that fast, are they? Maybe I was just a little kid. I think that's the secret. It's so funny, honestly. I'm sure you've had the experience of going back to something that was like your absolute white whale as a child and being like, this was impossible. Like, there's no way that I could have ever completed it. And then you play it as an adult and you're like, oh. No, it's that easy. They got the Scooby-Doo platforms. They're different colors, so you know they're gonna move. Like that one book on a bookshelf. I love these little quark vents slash like facades, whatever, because you can break them and then they're like, deeply amused by that as a child, and I continue to be deeply amused by it as an adult. Yeah, we're just kind of trucking, huh? Look at those barrels go. Look at him go. Oh my god. Well, you know, I don't really have anything to say about that. That was just a mistake. I just made a mistake. It's really funny, like, a part of my brain keeps telling me that, like, I shouldn't, like, don't die, you're gonna lose your bolts, because I've been playing so much Sekiro, and, like, okay, we're good. But yeah, I've been playing so much Sekiro and other things where I'm like, I cannot die, otherwise I will lose my livelihood, that every time I've died in this game, I've been like, my bolts in my already limited economy. Don't do this to me. But thankfully that's not how this game works, because if that's how this game worked, we would never buy anything and it would be terrible. Keep on trucking. What happened there? Oh, did the turrets hit one of these little... Yeah, that's what makes that noise. I was wondering why it sounded like that. Ow. Sir. Whoa, I curved it around the turret. Not my intention. I'm assuming the other tripod is over there. I can't precisely remember, so we're just gonna send it. Yup. Oh, okay. That's fine. Truly a masterclass example of marksmanship, I know. Hold the applause. I get it all the time. I don't know why I chose this as a path to take, but it did the trick. And we get our health back. It's fine. Not all of it, I suppose, but you know. Yeah, look at all these fellas. Is there like something in my mind is telling me gold bolt in precisely this area? Because I've been thinking the whole time. Oh yeah, it's behind that door, I think. I've been thinking the whole time that I knew where the one gold bolt was, but I had no idea where the second gold bolt was. But it's occurred to me. I remember where the second gold bolt was. Pretty sure we need to go up, which we're going to very promptly do. And then we can drop down into a little nook that takes us to behind that door. I thought about singing Snake Eater so bad, but nobody needs to hear that. Slurp. Kapow. Hey, you take more than one hit. You take more than 2 hits. 3, in fact, is what you take. We're out of ammo. I have not been paying attention. That's actually quite unfortunate. But yeah, I think we drop down here. Question mark? Yeah. That it just plonks you on the little tripod. I have to resist the urge another time. What a That's not the Hydro displacer. This isn't a beach, it's a bathtub. Oh. Am I stupid? Perhaps? The faces on those guys, also. Incredibly Spyro. How am I just noticing all of these things? Honestly, an incredibly underrated reason to be playing through the game right now and sort of like just talking about all of the reasons why I love it is noticing new reasons. Not only do I get to harp about how lovely this is and that I get to share it, but like we get to notice new things. And how cool is that? Slurp. Do you see that shark down there? Just like zip. Absolutely going crazy. I know where I'm going, trust. That's a fun one. Lowering the water level so that way you have the clearance to swing shot. Bog. The frame perfect jaw counter. Insanity. Am I dumb? No. A little, maybe, but... My intelligence had nothing to do with that. Can I... Am I dumb? Do I need a high jump here? I probably need a high jump here, yeah. But no, I am dumb, actually, that time. We're chilling. "11 whole minutes to do that. Jeepers. If I'm remembering right from looking at the achievement, we're going to need to do that in like 30 minutes. So that's cool and good. Quark! We did it, sir.
Well, well. You two continue to surprise me. Step into the ring of heroes, and I will finally give you what you deserve.
Ratchet, this is no time for you to become cautious. We have reached our goal.
I don't know. There's something fishy going on here.
Listen to your little metal friend, Ratchet. Your destiny is mere steps away.
It's just something doesn't seem right.
This is it. Quark is going to help us stop Chairman Drek.
Why, thank you, Clank. You've been most helpful.
Get off of me, you idiot!
I love it when a plan comes together.
What do you mean?
What do you think he means, genius? He's not gonna help us. He's gonna kill us.
You catch on quick. Although there is one problem with your hypothesis. I'm not going to kill you.
You're not?
No. He is.
But why?
But why? It's really not that difficult to decipher. I'm the official spokesman for Drek's new planet. I can't have you two getting in the way of my comeback.
This isn't over, Quark.
No. But it will be soon.
E.T.'s time. You know, I'm not sure what the best way to manage this was, but we're just gonna kind of lay into him here. Is the pyrocitor like crazy? I forget. Or is that like exclusively? No, that's like that's the remaster that made it that way because it like ignored iframes, I believe. So we just go kapow until he stops being the alive. Where else is this music used? I feel like this is used in one of the later games as well. I feel like that is the case. But whatever the case, we will repeat the process of standing directly in front of him and holding down the trigger on our automatic weaponry until he stops being alive. We are going to need to find a new strategy for the remainder of the boss fight, however. Unless we are supplied with the means to not find a new strategy, which we have been. How lovely. What a cool laser, honestly. Oh my god, he's got fireballs. Go back to stepping on the floor, please. I forgot you could do that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Totally forgot that was an option. What if I just didn't go and get all my ammo back and I just, you know, kept shooting you? Yeah, I'll do that. All of our weapons are gonna be empty. That's okay. Okay, no, we don't get teleported to like the boss end cutscene, so we can go pick up ammo. It's fine. Yeah, what? Where is this music also used? Is it in the Ratchet and Clank 3, like... Yeah, I think it is. Unless I'm just mistaken. Maybe I'm totally confabulating it with something else that sounds similar.
I wonder what that infobot is for.
Maybe it can replace you.
We're pinned down! We're pinned down! The ships are hammering our position from the air! That was a little too close! We need support! Now! Actually, I need support. My entire battalion went AWOL and left me to fight this war on my own. If the enemy doesn't kill those guys, I will. I'm not gonna last much longer! Requesting immediate assistance! Over and out!
Those are direct ships destroying that planet. We must help that commando.
Are you serious? That's it. I am out of here. Captain Quark is gonna be sorry he messed with me.
This is not about Captain Quark anymore. There are innocent lives being lost.
Yeah? Well, I'm done with this stupid hero stuff. I got my own agenda now.
Ratchet, this is not like you.
What do you know about me? You've spent this whole time looking for Quark. You don't know anything about me.
I know that you will do the right thing.
Well, right now the thing I want to do is find Quark. How do you start this stupid thing?
Have you forgotten? You need a robotic ignition system. I will start the ship if you agree to help that commando.
So, blackmail is it? Fine. Just shut up and start the ship.
Back so soon?
Oh, you're talking to me.
I'm not in the habit of talking to myself, you buffoon. Did you get rid of them?
Yes. No. Well, I had this plan, and I thought...
You thought? You thought? I do the thinking around here, you slug-brained idiot. I simply needed you to eliminate those two nuisances before they could cause any real trouble.
But I wanted to...
Do you still want to be the highly paid spokesman for my planet?
Yeah?
Then the next time I send you to do a job, I want results! Now get out of my sight! Attention, you deserting maggots! The next time you soldiers try to go AWOL, I'll shoot you myself!
Look, I just want to...
Zip it, worm! You see those bombers? If you don't get to the turrets and knock those ships out of the sky, this whole planet's gonna be rubble! Meet me at the city entrance!
He needs our help.
Yeah? Why don't you go help him? Into another trap? Well, go on. Go fight some evil.
At least I'm not a coward.
Whatever. As soon as I find Quark, I'm selling you for scrap.
Yep. It's rough out here. There's drama. I think that's where we're gonna leave it off, though, for today. It's a long one. I mean, I have a lot of footage here. I don't know how much it's gonna edit down to, but you know, it's a big special thing, and I was really going into it with the assumption that it was going to be a little longer than usual. So, I started the day. I knew that we were going to Umbrus, however long it took. I knew that that was the journey that we were going to take, and here we have made it. So, again, I just want to reiterate, thank you so much for having 100 whole people that have collected in this little circle, in this little corner of the internet, and decided, yeah, like, yeah, I'll stick around. That is the most amazing thing to me. I hope you've enjoyed your time with me and my childhood so far, and I'll see you next week. when we get to continue delving into it. We'll get to watch more of Ratchet and Clank bickering with each other like an old married couple before, you know, eventually they resolve their differences. But for now, thanks for sticking around if you did, and I do hope to see you again next time. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or what have you, and please take care of yourself. Love you. Deuces.